What up, YouTube? What up, Facebook? And all the social media networks is TMDE Sports. We talk about sports issues, things that go on in the world, and our beloved Cleveland Browns. Now, let's introduce the cast. Christie and Cutie is in the building. Christie, let them know what's good, baby.
What's up? I'm super excited to be doing a show tonight because it's been a while. I've missed you guys.
No doubt. All right. Aaron Sims is in the building. Aaron, let them know what's good, baby.
What's up? What's up? What it do? Down here from Hall of Fame City. Love you to life. Let's get it.
And the British Bulldog is back in the building. Pete Barker, let them know what's good, baby.
Some topics to cover tonight, so stay tuned. It's coming.
Let's get it.
Oh, the hot stuff.
Wow. As you well know, in the beginning, we always try to touch on and elaborate on a somber moment. And this is so difficult and hard for me to get out of my mouth right now. As you well know, in America right now, the United States is under attack. We face one of the largest mass shootings, mass slaughter, it's just unmerciful, some of the shit that's going on right now in the world right now. And it's crazy. So let's start with this cat in Buffalo, man. It's Peyton grinding. This young man, 18 years old. They say it's a racist terrorist act that he just pulled off.
How'd you even call him a man, first of all?
Well, he's not a man. He's a little boy.
He
don't get to it. Killed 10 people at Tops, a supermarket.
Not even human.
Yeah, so I want to ask y'all, man, about this. No, matter of fact, let me get this other one out too. Got to get it out. And also in Texas, Uvalde, Texas, Salvador Ramos, an 18-year-old boy, there you go, decided to run into an elementary school and kill 21 people, including some teachers, students at a Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, near San Antonio. And I want to ask you guys, man, it's crazy. And I know this might sound harsh to y'all. Do you guys believe in capital punishment? That's the first thing I want to know for you guys. Anybody go first?
I believe in cause and consequence. I mean, it's capital punishment. You don't even get a trial for some people if they do stuff like that. I'm just tired of them having people shoot 10, 20 people and they still take them in alive. What kind of trial do you need to have for a person like that? Lay his ass down like you would anybody else. Yeah. Like you would if you was a person of color, you get laid the fuck down. Straight up. Only people walk out of there is the same motherfuckers that been running around mass shooting, mass killing forever. If you really think about it. I mean, I'm getting tired of the shit. We acting like we actually getting desensitized to it. We acting like it's normal. But start laying these mothers down right where they stand. I mean, they said this boy, he had a gun to his head like Remy on Higher Learning. Oh, I was going to be an architect. Blow his motherfucking head off. Straight up. And stop. And then we don't have to worry about, is it capital punishment? He just killed 10 people. He laying down 2. That's capital punishment. I mean, for real, he shoot old people, defenseless people. I could see if you got a problem. And then he wrote on his gun, here's your reparations. You fucking fool. I mean, you mean to tell me you that mad about some shit we ain't never gonna get? Because if they don't include the American Indian, black people will never get reparations because we don't qualify. People don't understand that. We don't qualify. Barack Obama took Negro out of the 15th Amendment. And that's what gave us the link to American Indians in this country. That's what gave us reparations. We're not even owed reparations no more because of the way it's written. But this dumb mug gonna write it on his gun and go kill old people. Lay his ass down. It shouldn't even be a trial. Or put him in a cell with somebody who gonna do something about it like they do us. If they have somebody who has a child abuse case or a rape case, they put him right in there with the monsters. Put him in there with the monsters, man.
Oh yeah. Christie or Pete, y'all got any retort on this situation?
Why would we even waste our tax dollars on a hearing and on this POS sitting in jail for how many years? Because of course we never use the death penalty. They sit on death row for how many years until they end up dying of natural causes.
Yeah, so, Buffalo abolished their death penalty in New York.
Yeah. So that cat's going to be sitting in prison. We're going to be paying for him to have a state paid vacation for the rest of his life. It's ridiculous.
They might have abolished the death penalty, but they didn't stop people from Buffalo, New York, killing black people. They didn't stop the cops from killing black people in Buffalo, New York on the street. Did you find out how many of them motherfuckers died last year? It was over 20. You see what I'm saying? They ain't talking about that. They killed over 20 people in the streets for whatever reason. But you can't kill somebody who's shooting up the damn store. You gonna bring him out, oh, I feel sorry for him because he got mental issues. Everybody got mental issues in this country.
No doubt. Pete, you got anything you need to say on that?
That's the truth. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. I'm not going to go against the gun lobby or anything else like of the such, but I mean, it's not the gun that commits the crime. It's the person who holds the gun who commits the crime. Okay. Now, why have you got 18-year-olds eligible to get hold of semi-automatic rifles? What does a semi-automatic rifle do? It blitzes, man. I'm gonna tell you, it absolutely kills. It can't even.
There's no reason to have one of those in public. In the public's hand. Military. Okay.
Entirely my point.
I'm gonna tell you, the only reason why we have guns in America is to keep our government from keeping us in martial law. Straight up. Our government is so nefarious. If we didn't have guns behind every door, they would have us in martial law. The corporation of the United States would do what they do, business as usual, and use us as pawns. That's all they've been doing, is using us as pawns. We look at our birth certificate. We look at everything from a straw man.
It's your constitutional right to hold a gun as protection against.
Yeah, the right to bear arms. You know?
But the thing is, we playing like our government ain't the one that's hurting us.
No,
we pretending like they ain't the one fucking us up, and we gonna let them take our guns? Hell no. Just because you got a couple fools that don't know how to do. See, if you start laying people down for doing that shit, it'd be less people shooting up stuff. They know they can shoot up people and get away with it and be A-okay. And it was funny, man. I watched the whole tape of the shooting that was inside the grocery store, the drugstore, or whatever. He walked right past. He had a guy that was laying right there. He seen that he wasn't a person of color. He said, "I'm sorry," and he went on to the next one. That sounds like you got a mind on your head. You know what the hell you doing. You know what you did when you wrote it on that gun. He should have been a damn stain. We shouldn't even been still talking about what happened. He should have been a damn stain.
He was posting about the fact that he was going to go do this, and nobody said anything. Why? Like, what is so wrong with people? Why don't they take it when somebody says they're going to go commit a crime like this? Why is it not taken seriously? Why was this never reported to anyone?
Right. Because the big thing is, I don't like profiling, but watching a pattern of behavior is not profiling. You know, you can't just say a person's white or black. If they got a pattern of behavior, whether white, black, whatever you are, that person should be checked out. When you start putting on social media, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and then, you know, you got mental issues because you've been bullied and things like that. All that stuff leads to something, because pretty soon people get tired of getting pushed around and they feel like it's the whole world against them. And he feel like this is all I can do to get some attention and feel like I got some power. It's just to grab a gun and start shooting innocent people, because he probably feel like, you know, he probably feel threatened. I mean, could you imagine?
Yeah,
you know,
obviously, my bad. Yeah, obviously, feel threatening. Aaron, me and you as African Americans, we already know what had happened to me and you.
But guys,
said we would have had that. You know, if I'd have had that, walked in there like that, there's no way I'd have got captured in body armor. No, it wouldn't have happened. I'd have had 2-3 in the head. This whole hat have been red.
Right. Trayvon Martin's his killer got away because he had a hoodie on. Because a hoodie looks threatening. Because you look,
real quick, y'all.
Why did this kid feel like this kid was supposedly like picked on, and you know he was bullied? Well, I'm sorry, I was bullied growing up, and when I moved to Florida, I had middle school about an hour away on the bus because they were trying to even out how many black kids and white kids were at this particular middle school. It took 2 busloads of white kids. I was on one of those buses. I walked up to one of the girls one day a black girl, and we were in band together. We had been in band together for a while and talked, and she had long braids, which she hadn't had before. This is back in the early 90s, okay? White girls did not know about weave back then. So I asked her, I was like, your hair is so pretty. How'd you get it so long? She grabbed my hair, she yanked it, and she said, that's how. Wow. Now, do I come off to you guys like I've been picked on or I've been abused or something like I would go postal like that? No, because you know why? Because I'm a human. Nope. And I know the difference between right and wrong. And this kid was not taught the difference between right and wrong. Just like that idiot in Texas wasn't taught the difference between right and wrong. And the parents are start raising their kids better because I'm tired of the way that this country is going.
I heard that. So we got to get health. Yeah, we got
get your asses over to the UK. Okay, we don't have this problem. Right? We've still got the same angst and problems and depressions going on in our heads for the rest of it. We ain't armed though. We sort things out, and we sort out by educate. Single word.
No doubt.
Pete, didn't y'all have somebody in Paris walk around stabbing people? It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Y'all was walking around stabbing people. Y'all got racism just like everybody else.
Let me put it this way, okay? How many
5 minutes later.
All right, y'all. We back. We had to. Everybody had to calm down for a minute. We got a little heated, so we giving a shout out to Botanical Brewing Company. Oh my God! Get your infused sparkling teas. Tap botanicalbrewing.com. Delicious euphoria without the hangover. It's more than a drink, and it's better than booze. Everybody take a goddamn sip. Calm your ass the fuck down.
I need a shot after that.
Amen to that.
So
I'm calming down.
Good. Lord have mercy.
Hey man, let's talk about some football, man. Let's get on something better.
All right. God damn.
Yes, please. I hate talking about that stuff.
Yeah, it hurts my feelings. Let's go.
All right, y'all. We got up Aaron's hot takes. Aaron, what's the problem? Let us know.
Hey, I'm just saying, Browns fans, let's just be happy and cheer on our team. I mean, we're not lawyers. We don't know what happened in that room. Let's not be moral judges out here, man. Let's just have fun and realize this is the best team that we've ever had. This is the best quarterback we've ever had. We're getting everybody we want. I mean, we getting lucky on the draft. You know, we got people like the big dog falling down and everything. We talking about Winfrey. You know, let's just be happy as Browns fans and realize that we're being underestimated. They're picking us to be fourth in the division. And it's kind of, let's just have fun this year. I mean, whatever happens is going to happen. You know what I mean? It's going to all come out. Whatever happens is going to happen. Let's not waste our time being mad at somebody we're going to cheer on at the end of the year, because all of you guys who are sitting here saying you don't like Deshawn Watson, when it comes time to go to the playoffs and he's our quarterback, you're going to want him to do well. So pump your brakes like we just did. Pump your brakes. Get you a little drink and calm down and breathe. Hey, what did Aaron Rodgers say? Relax. Let's just relax.
Yes.
All right, that's my hot take, man.
True. Anybody got a retort on that as far as leave Deshawn the hell alone? Christie, your hand is up.
So sick of hearing about this crap. I literally got verbally attacked this morning in BFO. It wasn't even 7:00 this morning, and I got verbally attacked.
You're an instigator.
It's because I believe in the truth. And I believe the truth is that Deshawn Watson didn't do anything illegal, because otherwise 2 grand juries in the heart of Texas would have surely took this case. Yeah, in the middle of Redneckville. I mean, the worst possible place for a black man to be accused of anything. And they let him walk. So I'm sorry, 2 grand juries, that tells you something. And the woman that did the HBO interview, I think her name was Cindy or something, the one that he apologized to for making her cry. I saw her interview. Oh, Ashley. Yeah, Ashley. Sorry. Don't want to mix up the names. But anyway, Ashley was crying because she said he was being inappropriate. And he apologized to her, said he didn't mean to make her upset and cry and feel uncomfortable, and she continued to have massage sessions with him afterwards. So she was that
She got paid good money.
traumatized after that experience, and she just kept going back and getting paid. I mean, what's really going on here?
I don't know. I'm not a. You know what? You
What
as a
in
woman,
the fuck, man? We
Something
just lost
extremely
Pete,
cool.
man. Good
man,
God
I don't
Almighty, man.
Hey, something going on.
It
They blinking our show.
Yeah. We wilding on their ass tonight.
Do you want to? You want us to
we're
continue?
falling
We gonna hold up, or we gonna continue to talk?
No, we gonna
hold-
keep it going. Damn it.
Okay, well,
Pop back in.
I'm saying, Christie, you as a woman, I couldn't even begin to tell you what to think or tell you how to think about it. I just
No doubt.
respect whatever you got to say about it, because you know women deal with. It's hard to be a woman in this country right now. You know, you got some girls who out there who just strange for some change, and a lot of times they could be mistaken
Oh,
for the
that's
other,
up.
for the with the whole last out. They could be mistaken. They could be mistaken, you know, for being that way. You know, because a lot of times you got these Instagram models, and a lot of them do a little something strange for some change. That's, you know, you don't fly them out to not do nothing strange. So, and then, but some of them, you know, are really just Instagram models, and they really there to give a massage. So, I mean, I wasn't there. I can't judge, and I can't tell a woman how to think, but I know it's hard to be a woman in this country. I mean, everybody's a pervert. I mean, we even elected
If I
somebody
felt
to be
uncomfortable around a man, I certainly wouldn't keep going back to touch him
yeah.
and rub him in not an intimate way, but you kind of are. Even the sports trainers are very intimate with the players. You know, it's just it is what it is.
I don't like
I would
stretching
not
my
go back.
son out the
I'm
way I
sorry.
got to sometimes.
I would not put myself in that situation over and over again if I felt that uncomfortable about it.
No
What
doubt. Hold up.
if you get $5,000 to come in there for half an hour to still rub on him, and he already said he was sorry?
Then I wouldn't be going to the courts saying that I've been harassed and I've been assaulted.
But you
I
a
got
stand
paid.
up. You a stand up lady though. You different. You different. Like
Yeah,
I said,
I wouldn't do
always
that
tell
shit
people-
anyway. But
Yeah, you a CK. You a coach's kid. So
Yeah,
you know
no
you
doubt.
you kind of you borderline a football player. I don't-
Hold up. I got something. Aaron, I got to elaborate on something that you said, bro.
pretty
So
much.
Now, real talk, man. We all, in a way, we all perverts in some kind of way, bro.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I got a wife, don't get me wrong, but you know, it is what it. I don't want to get myself beat the fuck up tonight. But you see certain things, you know, like you
Right.
might look over there and see like, damn, that girl ass fat as juicy. Like, damn.
I
you
look
know,
at all
but-
butts.
No shit. But we don't carry out. You know, they say a pervert,
Nah.
you have your way. Some people watch porn. Some people buy
even
dominatrix
do
and
that.
have them stomp on their balls and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you see a woman and you can't just run over and grab the whole woman's ass like, ugh. Now you've committed a sexual misconduct, a sexual assault. You
But
know
our
what I'm saying?
president-
Yeah, exactly. But check
He
it out,
said
though.
grab him in the
So he so did. So
because he rich. They do that. I ain't trying to be funny, but
no, you
they
right though.
getting peed on Dubai. They over there getting peed on by girls.
Hey, R. Kelly,
And R. Kelly, yeah. And then I know people when they got money, because certain people let you get away with things, they get bad habits. Like this guy is 25, 26 years old. Like I don't put nothing past the man. Be honest.
No doubt. No doubt.
You know, I got daughters. I don't put nothing
So do
past
I.
men. I
Yeah.
put nothing past men. I know we nasty creatures. I know we think about stuff. And if give me $250 million,
Yeah. So
I might be different. I don't think I'm be doing nothing like
Yeah,
that
so-
because I ain't that type of person. But
So let me ask y'all this. So would y'all agree that do we think Deshawn Watson, sorry Deshawn, they got to keep it 100. Do we think he is a perv in a certain light or shape or fashion or form?
heck yeah. He man, think about it. He was the best athlete in high school. He went to college as one of the top athletes, guaranteed to make millions. He's probably the Wilt Chamberlain on him. He got over 100 bodies
He's
out
a
there.
stud.
Yeah. He's a stud. So these girls said they was having consensual. Like you said. Now let me break this down if people didn't know real quick. We got to break this down.
Please.
When it first came out and they were saying it was 22 criminal. No, it wasn't. It was only 10. It was only 10. The other 12 decided, because they had Mr. Busby, to wait until the civil case came up. Then out of the 10, only three said that Deshawn may have used force, and then they already caught the other girl in a lie. She retracted her statement saying that no, he didn't force me.
Did a deposition yesterday, and her deposition, her case was the third one filed and the first one to allege force. And then she gives, and the world went wild over it. Deshawn's reputation was horrible. For 30 days, we didn't even know who she was because they were filed anonymously. And then when we get to her deposition yesterday, she admitted under oath there was no force.
So that's like two people when you really break it down. Because if you wait till a civil case, if it was so criminal, why you didn't be the first 22? Why was it just 10? But we was going around, running around thinking it's 22, and it wasn't 22. It was only 10. I mean, 10's a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's to me, the whole thing, like I said, a lot of it's about money. I'm not saying Deshawn doesn't have a problem. Does he have something abnormal going on? We would never know. Would he need some counseling? We would never know.
I think he does.
I think all other women are perverts. I've heard women say the craziest.
Yeah,
like I had a chick tell me, I like somebody spit in my mouth. Said that to me. I was like, what? Yes, last week.
Oh,
a friend of mine said that's how she gets down.
I'm glad I don't know her. I don't know that.
I'm like, you nasty. Like, it's certain things, but we just got to keep them. We all adults. We got to keep it 100. Whatever Christie does in her house, that's her business. What Aaron, you do in your house, your business. That's my business. But we all got a little bit of, I'm just saying, everybody got a little bit of freak. And do I approve of Deshawn's methods? No. But to me, it's nothing different from a man getting with his boys, saying, yo, man, we about to hit the bar tonight, and I'm about to try to get whatever chick I can get. And that's what people do. But when you force yourself, though, then it becomes a problem. It's because goddamn, people that had one night stands, you never see them again. Come on, man, I heard all kinds of crazy shit. So I can't, be completely mad at Deshawn at all.
What you think is his approval rate? His approval rate is at trying that. Like, I know he gets away with it a few times. I know it works.
I mean, I know broke cats get away with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I think he actually probably does have a little problem. He probably has developed the problem.
Not anymore.
Even if he didn't do the things they said he did, to be paying masseuse, the Instagram models, to come to your house or to go where they at to get a massage from a specific person. I mean, a massage shouldn't have a face on it. Like, if you want to get a massage, you shouldn't be like, oh, I want her to do it. I mean, if it's between a girl and a man, of course I want the woman to do it.
No doubt.
But when you start putting faces on massage, you thinking about something else. I mean, we got Elon Musk. He just got in trouble for the same thing. But you think about it. That's what goes on in most massage parlors. Like, I mean, we got Kraft. You got
Kraft.
Yeah, they're not taking the Patriots off TV. I mean, we need, as men in this country, we need to learn how to treat women, or women need to ask for and define what do they want up front, because a lot of times it's kind of blurry. You might think because a woman dresses a certain way and she's doing this, she's advertising. To you, she's advertising, but to her, she's just looking pretty. And
it's like, I'm super friendly, so everybody takes that as I'm flirting with them, and I'm like, no, I'm a happy person. I like everybody. I want everybody to be happy when they're around me. So I'm not flirting. I'm just a nice person, and like, it's not that odd of a thing.
Unfortunately, if you're nice to men in this country, they take it as you. They take it as you're stroking their ego. And they take it too far. They think too much of themselves. They get to feeling good, and they go too far. You think about how much he's had his ego stroked his life. He's had his ego stroke probably the last 10 years of his last decade of his life, since he was 15 years old. Them girls in school was trying to get with him because he was starting and stuff. You know what I mean? You know how it is for a high school athlete, Marcus. I mean, it's like, he did the same thing
to my nephew. My nephew played high school football. As a sophomore, he was the starting varsity quarterback as a sophomore. Think about how big his head grew. Oh yeah, he was a total chip magnet.
So Christie, let me ask you a question as a woman, the only woman on panel. Do you think that women run around, whether they're African American, Hispanic, white, being a little bit too provocative in their attire, in their dress. They got, man, you know what? It's a whole nother show. I don't even want to get into that. But do you think women are doing too much? Men, we don't ask you guys to walk around with your ass halfway hanging out, all kinds of bosom. We don't ask y'all to do that, but a lot of women do it anyway. So do you think that's a problem?
Women do it because either one, they want the attention, or two, they think that they look that great in it, which that's great. If you think that you look great with your cleavage hanging out and your booty hanging out, that's fine. And you know, there's places for that.
Whole lot of
stuff. The beach, the club. Yeah, you can have your whole ass out there. But I mean, like, I'm pretty conservative. I wear jeans and t-shirts or jerseys all the time. Like I grew up a tomboy. And so I don't really flaunt myself, but you know, I give credit to those women that want to, but it is not for you guys to say, oh, okay, I get to touch that. No, you can look.
No.
And I'm sure a lot of them want you to look, because that's why a lot of them wear those kinds of clothes. Look, make them feel good, but you cannot touch.
So is that a self-esteem issue then? You feel like it's self-esteem? It's
a hustle box issue.
That too, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I ain't, you know what? Forgive me, women, but
I hear it.
Girls start manipulating when they're like 18 months. You know, your little girl can get you to do stuff your little boy can't. It's natural. It's natural.
That is little girl.
You know, yeah. I mean, women are the most beautiful thing God ever made, and we just got to learn how to understand if they're trying to be pretty. That's not for us to assume that they're want us to touch them or want us to say something about them, even to say that they're pretty. Some of them don't want to hear that. Like my daughter, I used to get on her a lot about the way she dressed, and then she asked me, she looked at me serious in my face, she said, Dad, why don't you want me to be pretty? And then I thought about it. I said, man, I'm she might just want to be pretty, you know, and she hasn't done anything to make me think she was, you know, trying to be out there in them streets. But you know, when you look like the streets, you know, to a grown man, I see my daughter walk out and I'm, you know, whole ass out, and I'm like, wait a minute, you don't know what brings to that. And then she comes to me, oh, I'm at work, Dad, and some creepy man kept talking to me and this and that. I said, but you're advertising, and then I just want to be pretty, Dad. Why am I advertising? Because I want to look nice. And that's sad, man. That's sad in this country. We got a lot of work to do. We're a young country. If you really think about it, we're kind of young and we're going through these growing pains. We're learning to live together. We're learning, you know, to respect each other. This might be, you know, when I see the women being more empowered now, and maybe we as men might have to give them their respect, like really, really, really give them the respect first. You know, because before it wasn't respect first. It was like, you trying to entice me and I'm trying to get you. It's a little different now. Women make just as much money as men. Women are in all kinds of different fields. I mean, I love women's boxing. I never thought I would, but Carissa Shields.
So do I.
Yeah, Carissa Shields got me loving women's boxing. And then I do like the women's football, the lingerie football. And really, honestly, they don't even need to wear that stuff. They don't need to wear that stuff because they be hitting, they fight. You know what I mean? They be hitting and they fight and stuff, and now Christie, they wear pants. They wear pants now.
Don't come ripped off. Oh, they wear pants now.
They wear pants now. They stopped wearing those panties. But I mean, they was trying to get men to watch it. But then once
the lingerie league, you know.
Yeah, and that's exactly why men are out there and think that they could touch whatever they see, because people are putting it out there on TV, like, oh, look, it's okay, and it's football, so let your kids watch it too. Right. No, it's so messed up.
Football is kind of, but you know this. Football is a sexy sport. Like, I mean, if you think about it, for women, they get to see men wear little tight pants with no drawers on, with the whole ass out. You know, what is a
Sometimes
jock strap?
We get to see six
jock strap don't have no butt. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, with
Elliot
you know what I'm saying?
So I'm out here with this dad bod, belly, beard, gut. shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I'm like, damn, man, I'm mad. I'm
So,
jealous.
But that's
I li-
different.
I-
That's a difference.
But when we was in high school, girls used to like to see us in our uniform. I remember when we used to walk down the tunnel, the biggest thing in Sandusky, I used to be like smacking girls from smacking me in the butt. They used to try to smack my ass every time I came out to the field. So
Hey, your coach did that too. You didn't have no problem with that.
my coach didn't do it. Nope, not Larry Cook. Larry Cook wasn't about that
No,
action.
he didn't. He didn't.
He
pat
cut you
on the
out
butt.
point.
They too busy yanking face mask and helmets.
Yeah.
That's what my dad used to do. My dad used to take their helmets and smash them together
All right,
with their
y'all.
face masks.
The law of the
All right,
jungle.
y'all.
Law of the
All right,
jungle.
y'all. We gotta get to it.
Yes, let's move on.
Yeah, we ain't talking
All right.
about nothing.
No doubt. We got some points though. All right, Christie's Corner is in the building. Now,
Yes.
Christie, Dave Njoku and Jadeveon Clowney got paid. Who's next and how
Boy,
do you
did they
feel
get paid. Oh my gosh. So David Njoku got 4 years, $56.75 million.
He's worth it. He's worth it with Watson.
Years. It's crazy. And
He'll be
Clowney got
worth
1
it.
year. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna kick ass this year. And then Clowney got 1 year for $8 million, and with all his incentives, he could get up to $11 million. So
Took a pay
actually, well, last season,
cut.
this is actually the first time that he's played on a team 2 seasons in a row for a long time. So he's excited about that. He feels like he's at home in Cleveland. He had his best sack record last season since 2018. He had 9 sacks last season. So
No doubt.
that's pretty good. For your first season with a football team, he gelled pretty well.
And the Browns trainers kept him healthy the whole season.
Yes.
The Browns training, we don't give the Browns training room enough credit. They are great at what they do. They kept him healthy. They got innovative workouts. You know, Browns are class act from top to the bottom. It's time to start winning.
Lots
Better
of
than
stretching.
when Kevin Winslow was here and he said he had staff and shit.
Oh, geez.
You know what I'm
Staph
saying?
infection, yeah, that's from the
Yeah,
hospital
yeah.
though. That's the hospital.
no,
That's Cleveland Clinic because they gave LaCharles Bentley staph infection. He had to retire. Tim Couch got a staph infection in his shoulder. That was because of Cleveland Clinic. That had nothing to do with the Cleveland Browns.
Now you know that's the sponsors now.
They ain't my sponsor.
No, wait a minute. No. University is the Browns.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're not ours.
Yeah,
They're not ours.
The Cavs.
They're not ours sponsor.
Anyway,
I'm not talking about us though. You know.
let's talk about who hasn't gotten paid
I got
yet.
staph infection at Cleveland Clinic too, so I can just talk about me. I got staph infection too at that time at Cleveland Clinic.
All right, back on track. Let's talk about who hasn't gotten paid yet. Okay.
Go ahead, boo.
I'm upset about this.
We is off the rails tonight.
Who ain't got paid?
Perion Winfrey.
There she
Oh,
go.
but that's because he got that rookie contract. He got a rookie contract for a 4th round draft pick. He don't get to pick how much he get paid. He
No,
gonna have
but
to
they
come
still
out and do something.
They haven't done nothing yet, and that's upsetting me.
Yeah,
That
Christie
mean they
wants- he wants him to get signed.
that mean they trying to give him more than what he supposed to get because
Good.
at
Let's give him more. I think
a
he's worth
4th round draft pick, they must have some high hopes for him because 4th round draft pick you usually etched in to get what you gonna get. You know what
He's
I
a
mean?
beast.
But I think they like him a lot, and I think they're gonna try to give
I like
him a
him a
little
lot.
more.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing that
I
he
want to
ain't
make that
signed
kid a
yet.
sandwich.
Oh, look who made back to the
Back.
show.
Yeah.
Did you have a blackout in the UK?
I'm here. Yeah. Partial. Yeah, partial.
Hey,
Yeah,
Pete,
hit me
turn the
first.
camera. Tip it down some. There
we go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
I like that shirt.
Pete, you missed a lot of the conversation. Pete, how do you feel now that you're back
Shirt
about David
banging.
Njoku, Clowney, and who else you feel like should have got signed or needs to be signed?
Winfrey,
Okay.
100%.
I just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I missed
No,
that.
that's okay. You missed it, and I was about to say Cade York too.
Winfrey, 100%.
Yeah.
Clowney's in the bag. Honestly, where's the weak point on the roster now?
We need to sign our kicker.
I know what Mr. D is going to say. I know what he's going to say. I'll preempt it. We need one more Class A wide receiver, and we're done. That's the game. Okay, ring it.
Good. You know
Gotta
what I'm
sign
scared?
Cade.
You know what I'm scared of? For real. I'm a little bit scared of them linebackers.
No, I'm not.
You think so you think the linebacker core is a little weak?
I think they're injury or two away from being weak.
Okay.
But with everybody else being so strong, they're gonna look good. But they only play, most time they run 2 linebackers, and it's gonna be Walker and Jeremiah Russo-Koromaro. But if Koromaro was to get hurt, it would be a devastating thing for us as far as speed.
Hear that. Yeah.
Well,
you're
nobody
right.
else can compare to him anyway. That kid's like a bullet.
Yeah. They said, who's looking good though? They said Fields. They said the one guy Fields they said he had a bad ankle, but he's real fast and athletic like that too. So he might be able to help us with that.
Yeah. My thing is it's like Pete elaborated, and Pete already knew what I was gonna say, man. I still want to see a real number 2. I love DPJ. I love DPJ. Yeah. In the sports, I wasn't too impressed with sports. You got Bell now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got, I think he could do a great job replacing Jarvis Landry. But I'm still looking for, I want Will Fuller. Like, she wants Perrion Winfrey. I want Will Fuller. He's very familiar with Deshawn and knows how Deshawn works, as far as route running and everything. I need that. If we get that, oh man, we got it in the bag, and I'll be very happy. Just give me Will Fuller, man. And hey, Barry, give me Will Fuller.
I would like that myself. I would like that myself. But you know what? I think the Deshaun Watson factor is going to make all our receivers be better receivers. I mean, we don't realize Baker Mayfield has killed careers at receiver. And we've been watching him. I mean, look at Austin. He went from getting 12 touchdowns to coming to Cleveland, and I think he got 4 and 2 years. I mean, you got Jarvis Landry. He caught more balls than anybody in the history of the game his first 3 years from Miami.
That was with Ryan Tannehill.
He comes here and can't do nothing.
Wow,
I mean,
we done lost David again, dog. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Even David Njoku, I think they're paying him because they're projecting what he's going to be with Watson. I mean, I honestly believe we're going to really see how Donovan Peoples-Jones can play receiver. I mean, we'll really, and you know who's going to be our sleeper at slot receiver, and you're going to laugh at me for saying this. Demetric Felton. Demetric Felton is going to play a lot of slot. He's going to be in a lot of
you're right.
crossover routes, and everybody says he's the one who needs to be worried. I honestly believe Kareem Hunt needs to be worried about being traded before he does.
Nah, I don't think so. You know why I don't think so, bro? Because Deshaun is going to get suspended somewhere down the line. I don't want it to happen, but he's going to get suspended. I'm just hoping it's just 6 games. And if it's 6 games, then you got to rely with Jacoby. Jacoby is no Deshaun Watson. You got to rely on that run game. You need the 2-headed monster. I like Dearness, but Dearness is not that dude.
Stop it.
Ford.
I'm sorry, Christie.
Stop it.
See, I like Dearness.
I'm trying to tell you, Ford.
Yeah,
that boy Ford they got.
Yeah. So now these guys are going to start flaring. You're going to start flaring. You're going to see Chubb is probably going to catch at least another 10 or 15 more passes than he caught last year because of the way this offense. They just opened up the book. Yeah,
referee's going to kill. He going to kill him with them screen passes too. That option screen pass. Yeah. Kareem is going to be key in the option screen pass that they run with the 3 options, the layers. Yeah, he's going to be. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah, so you're gonna need Kareem here if Deshaun there, and when he come back. So and then next year you got 28 million under the cap. What is we tripping on?
Yeah, I like Dearness. I like Dearness too. I like all of them. But I think they all serve a person. Shoot, I think if Dearness got the ball 15 times a game, he'd be up there with Chubb. With Chubb.
Oh yeah.
That's not a wow. This dude, every time he get the ball, he closes the deal. Even against Cincinnati, they roll him like he was Chubb, and he closed the deal. They couldn't, dude. He show and prove every time he get the ball. I ain't got nothing but good things to say about Dearness.
Yeah, so it is.
Back him up. Me and Aaron love him.
No doubt.
I like it. All right, y'all. 5 good running backs.
Man, this is gonna be crazy to edit. We are up against.
Hey, that's why you the dopest producer, man. You gonna have to really produce tonight.
I know that this thing gonna be crazy. Hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, loving TMDE. We love you. To sponsors, you'll see us during the show, and I appreciate. We had some technical difficulties tonight. I don't know where the hell it came from. Make sure y'all get, which will be available.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Botanical Brewing Company.
Yes.
This is the main flavor. This is what y'all need in your life. Delta 8.
Bimini Blue's good.
Get this blueberry. I like this blueberry.
I got the what's the Bohemian Blue? Is that it? Christie?
Bimini Blue,
Bimini
and
Blue.
Aaron actually has the blackberry lemonade.
Yeah, I got the blackberry lemonade. I like this.
I gotta get
I
on.
love blackberry lemonade. I get that
didn't
on
get
the
it.
home every day.
The gummy. I like the gummy.
Yeah, gummy bear is awesome. And then I got the mellow melon, and it's kind of like a mellow yellow, but it's not like as strong. It's not as sweet, I should say. So.
This stuff reminds
All right,
me of
y'all.
a good Red Bull. Something
Yeah.
remind me of Red Bull.
Except for it doesn't have like all the artificial crap in it, because it's made from all fresh, well, not fresh juices, but it's made from all juices. So like we have orange juice, lime juice, lemon juice, there's strawberry juice, watermelon juice, all kinds of crap. And then they put the Delta 8 or the CBD or, the kava or the kratom with it and mix it all together and make a nice tasty beverage for you to take home and sip on. And it's so good.
No
No
doubt.
doubt.
All right, y'all. We love y'all,
I love y'all.
and we will see y'all
I'm
next
not
week.
flirting with y'all.
Peace. give us a clap to send us out, Christy.
All right. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace. See y'all next week.
Peace.